Hi, this is Sammie Smiles, and I'm your host, Sammie Vance. This podcast is sure to leave you inspired and with a smile. Now let's get right into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of Sammie Smiles. I am your host, Sammie Vance, and today we have Julian Teekaram with me, and I am super excited because she is the host of Fort Wayne's NBC, a morning show, and she's amazing at it. She's also a journalist, which is pretty cool. We first met at the beginning of towards the beginning of my Buddy Bench project right before I was on the Today Show, and it's been pretty awesome because we've become really good friends. So good that she even presented the IJA International Jugglers Association Sammie Vance Civic Achievement Award, which was pretty awesome, like I said, because she's a really amazing person. And hello and welcome.
Hi, Sammie. Well, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. Those words are so kind, and I think that you are amazing. From the moment we met, I just knew that you were going to do great things. And I thought the concept of the Buddy Bench was so wonderful and so thoughtful. And it's just been amazing to see how that project has spread across the nation and really across the world, and how you have grown. And you keep doing these amazing things. So I am happy to call you a friend. And I just, keep rocking it out, girl. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. And it's been really neat, the journey that we've had with each other. And it's also weird that it was just like a little bit over a year ago when we got our first Buddy Bench picture on the Buddy Bench with each other.
I know.
It was like 2 years into actually knowing each other, we actually first got.
I think that's crazy. And I think that might have been the first time that I saw the Buddy Bench in person.
Wow.
Because I've talked to you so many times and we've done so many stories. So I've seen pictures and videos, but that was actually the first time I got to sit down with you and enjoy the Buddy Bench. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a super special moment. So, I guess to start off, can you tell us a little bit about what your job is and why you picked that career?
Yeah, sure. Wow, that's kind of a loaded question. So am the morning co-anchor for Fort Wayne's NBC News. You can catch me Mondays through Fridays from 5 to 7 a.m. We do a 2-hour morning show. And you can catch me on the air Monday through Friday. I really enjoy my job. I love presenting the news, figuring out what the top local and national stories are going to be. And also, working with my co-anchor and our wonderful meteorologist. And we just have great camaraderie. Okay, you know what? I just might have to hold him while we do this. So here he is.
I love it. Is so
cute. Isn't he adorable? Yes, he's my little baby, but he loves toys and he will squeak on them 24/7. So yeah. All right. So that is my job. That's what I do. I'm a journalist. I love to tell stories. I love to meet people and share their stories. And it's an honor for me that they trust me with their stories. So that's pretty incredible. It's not a job that a lot of people get to do. And every day I remind myself of that. And I try not to take it for granted. When I was in grade school, 8th grade, actually, I won my school speech contest.
cool.
Yeah. And I thought, you know what? I really like doing this. I really like public speaking. I really like, having that interaction with the crowd and presenting a message to people. So, when I got to high school, I joined the speech team. and I was very active on the team for 4 years. I loved it. And, journalism just seemed to be a natural fit. Mm-hmm. So that's how I got into television news.
Yeah, well, I think you're great at it. So it's really a perfect fit.
Thanks, Sammie. That means a lot coming from you.
No problem. So being a journalist and a TV host just seems like so much fun, and maybe I'll be one someday. In fact, maybe we could be co-hosts. That would be pretty cool.
That would be so much fun. I would love that. I'll be waiting for you. I'm sure I won't be waiting that long.
Got it. So what is your favorite part about your job?
Oh, there are, so many things that I love. But I just love meeting people and sharing their stories. That's the most important part to me. And I think the most precious part. I also love being a part of the community that I grew up in. I'm Fort Wayne, born and raised. I love this city. And it's been so cool to see the growth and development over the years. Mm-hmm. And it's awesome to be able to report on that growth and development. I also love probably one of the best parts of my job, is hosting community events. Mm-hmm. Whether that's an event for the Allen County SPCA, because I'm very passionate about pets, Project Runway, or, hosting an event for the Fort Wayne Sexual Assault Treatment Center. I just love being in the community and being a part of the community and, dedicating my time to worthy causes and worthy people that I know are doing good things in our city. So, I love that.
Yeah, I love that too, because that's the same thing with me. I like to share people's stories, and I thank you for sharing my story. And that's
another thing. Right. Like, we got together. I was able to hear your story, and now your story has just gone so big and so wide. And that's the great thing about storytelling, mm-hmm. because it's like one person hears about it and it catches on. Yeah. And you can have such a huge audience for really positive news.
Yeah. So again, thank you for everything. And I remember one time, I think I was maybe in 4th or 5th grade, I think 4th. And I had to wake up really early to get in the news station, and it was even thunderstorming, but that just made it really cool. And I know that you have to wake up super early in the morning to get there, but I do like how cozy the news station is, and it's just like they're welcoming, and I love it.
Yes, so our show starts at 5 a.m. Wow. And my alarm usually goes off at 3 a.m., 3:15. I hit snooze a couple of times. So it is a difficult schedule to get adjusted to, but our morning show is so fun. But anyway, go on with what you were saying.
Yeah, so that's really early. And I actually remember being there and then coming back and everyone in my house was still asleep. So
yeah, good for them. Let them enjoy their rest.
So is it always you interviewing people, or besides now, has anyone ever interviewed you before?
Oh man. Well, you're interviewing me right now. And, sometimes I will go on like Andy Beckman's radio show on 95.1. He used to be with 97.3. And he'll interview me sometimes, but usually I'm the one that's doing the interviewing. Yeah.
You're good both ways. I mean, you're just amazing.
Oh, Sammie, you're flattering me. You're amazing. What you're doing at, how old are you now? 12? Are you 12 now? 12 years old. I cannot even fathom. I don't even know what I was worrying about, thinking about at 12 years old. I mean, I did not have big ideas and big dreams like you. And that's to be applauded. And on top of that, it's not only a big dream you're having, but you made it a reality. So you deserve to be applauded and recognized and deserving of all of your awards.
Thank you.
Of course.
So much. So I know that there's many positive stories that you are able to tell, but there's also with COVID-19, like been some downer stories. How do you stay so positive? Like me knowing you as your super, super happy self, and I love it. How do you always stay happy?
Oh man. Well, you know, I'm not always happy. Everybody has their good days and their bad days. But like I said, I'm so grateful to have this job and to have this platform and to be able to share with people in such a unique way. So I try and think about that almost every day. And that does bring me joy. I'm a very faithful person. I'm a Christian, and that's really important to me. And that also brings me joy and makes me happy. And I've got so many wonderful people in my life, my family, my friends, my husband, my dogs. I mean, there's a lot to be thankful for, and I just have a lot of blessings. And, you know, we do report on a lot of negative news, especially right now because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But there are also so many positive stories that we can tell, unique things that people are doing to help our healthcare workers and our essential workers. So there's some good news out there too that, that brings me up, you know, gives me a boost.
Yeah, I love that. And you also gave some great advice to like always be thankful for what you have. So
yeah,
bonus,
yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there are many cool things about being a journalist or a TV host. And like I said, maybe I'll be one someday and we could be co-hosts.
Yes.
But I need to know all the secrets beforehand. So is there one thing that you can tell us that most people don't know about your job?
Well, I do my own hair and makeup. People always ask me, like, oh, you know, who does your hair in the morning? Who picks out your outfits? Who does your makeup? I am doing everything, all of it. This is not the Today Show. This is local television news. So it's not as glamorous as people think it is. What other secrets? I just think, you know, you have to take your job seriously, but you can't take yourself too seriously. I think Alex Trebek was maybe the one that said that. I'm paraphrasing what he said, but yeah, you know, if you stumble over a word or you didn't say a sentence perfectly with the right inflection or how exactly you wanted to say it, you just have to keep on going, you know, and have that confidence and just know that you're doing the best you can and you're, you know, as prepared as you can be. Just keep going. You know, you can't just sit there and think about all of the things that you got wrong. Right. You got to keep moving forward.
I love that. Again, some more amazing, great advice.
Yes.
I love it. You're amazing at that. So now onto the rapid fire round. I'm just going to ask you a few questions and you can answer with the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is nerve-wracking.
There's nothing to be nervous about. Okay. So for the first one, what is your favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite animal?
Dogs.
Favorite food?
Thai food. No, actually, can I change my mind?
Yes.
Guyanese food.
Favorite vacation spot?
Las Vegas.
Would you rather always wake up super early like you do now or stay up super late?
Stay up super late.
If you could interview anyone, who would it be?
Oh my gosh. Anyone? I don't even know. Sammie, that is such a hard question. Oh, interview anyone. Who would it be? Oh my gosh. Alive or dead?
Yeah, it can be anyone, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, former President Obama.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took you a lot of thinking, but that's a good choice.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, and I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, who else?
so where can people find you, like on social media or just to find maybe the news or whatever?
Yeah. So obviously, social media is a huge part of my job. So I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Julian Teekaram. That's my handle for mostly everything. And then also you can catch me, on the news Monday through Friday from 5 to 7 a.m. Of course, we do a 2-hour morning newscast. And yeah, just catch me on Fort Wayne's NBC News.
Yes, make sure to watch her amazing self. And yeah. So for the last question that I ask all my guests, what is something that makes you smile?
You, Sammie.
Thank you.
You make me smile. I mean, it has been amazing to watch your growth, and you're not even halfway finished. I mean, I cannot wait to see what you're going to do in the future, and I will be right here to follow along with the journey.
Thank you so much. You make me smile. So I really can't wait to be co-host someday. And
yes,
thank you everyone for watching this. I hope this makes you smile. And remember that you don't just have to be an adult to make a difference. You could be a kid too. I hope you have a great day. Bye.